This was announced much longer than that ago. Jussie Smollett is going to be now the last one to be in the House, not apparently following the rules in that regard. Let's bring in our legal eagle, Irv Miller. Irv, what's your call here? I just want to give your thoughts. We've got 6 felonies on the table. We've got a potential of 3 years in prison. Doubtful it will get that if indeed there is a guilty verdict. Guilty or not guilty, you say what?
I think it's going to be a guilty. It seems to me that the prosecutor did a good job of proving their case. They had the brothers. They had corroborating evidence to back up what the brothers said. And I think that's what's been taking this jury so long, trying to fit in the bits and pieces of the corroboration to fit into this puzzle that was put before them by the prosecutor. And I think they're going to come up with the conclusion that the prosecutor proved this case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Jussie Smollett alleged a hate crime happened against him in January 2019, and in February he was charged by the Cook County Prosecutor's Office. In the end, some say in March of that year, the case was settled. The county took his bond money. He performed some community service, and his attorneys and the state's attorney here really said that's it. The state dropped their claim against it. Now, flash forward August 23rd, 2019, a judge names his legal lion, U.S. Attorney Dan Webb, to basically reconstruct it, talk to a grand jury, see if there are more charges. And now we're at this kind of almost second chapter in the whole thing. It is a really weird form of justice that is happening in this case, and that the state dropped it. Is this almost like a double jeopardy thing happening?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, Judge Lynn himself ruled on that issue, as did appellate courts. He was never put in jeopardy the first time. There was no trial. He was not found guilty. He was not found not guilty. It was just, hey, go do a couple days of community service, let the city have your bond, and go out and behave yourself. That's not jeopardy, and that's what allowed Dan Webb to go to the second grand jury and indict him, and here we are today.
Irv, that we are talking about a case, and we have talked about it ad nauseum. As you're looking video there live from the Layton Courthouse, Jussie Smollett now walking in. See there, being hurried through the door, wearing a tie, with some of his entourage. You can see the flickers of cell phones streaming at Shirley as he now comes in.
And actually, this is somewhat unusual, Brad, because typically when defendants are waiting for verdicts, the judge tells them you are not to leave the courthouse. You are to stay here and not walk out the front door. So this is somewhat unusual. Yeah,
somewhat unusual. He was also told to be within 25 minutes, basically, of the courthouse. So at any time a verdict would reach, he would be at the courthouse within 25 minutes. Everyone else has followed that rule. Prosecutors, witnesses, the defense attorney, but yet here is Mr. Smollett, who is, though, clearly had a problem with following rules, even when it just comes to the proceeding itself.
And Judge Lynn is the type of guy who, frankly, may make a comment about that.
Yeah. I think we see him just beyond the woman, part of his entourage, in the beige coat. This is a fascinating moment. This is something we've waited, there he is, 2 years for. And you got to go back in time to 2019, the time that it was. There was a fault line, clearly, in America. There was a right and a left, and the schism betwixt the two was vast, and race was percolating. President Trump was the commander-in-chief. After 8 years of a black man, President Obama, commander-in-chief. And then this happened, and along that fault line, along that schism, there was an earthquake. And that earthquake was Jussie Smollett's allegation that he was hate crimed by MAGA hat-wearing men in Chicago. And the walking in arm in arm, we've seen that repetitive. And you see that a lot in civil rights marches, in cause marches. And I know that's something his people have continually sent out, is he is a victim and this is a cause. Our Dana Kozlov, we call that the pit right there, the bullpen.